Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari, and one of the most important aspect when it comes to the Probation of Offenders Act 1958 is powers of the court. There are six important sections which are discussing about this: section 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. As they are quite lengthy, I am going to discuss two important sections in this particular video with sufficient case laws, that is section 3 and 4, which are kind of heart of this particular act. So let us begin with section 3. Section 3 discusses about power of court to release certain offenders after admonition. Admonition is nothing but caution or warning. Court can release certain offenders after giving caution or warning. Now, there are three important aspects we need to remember. The first aspect is court will see whether there was any earlier conviction proved against him, and the answer should be no. Only then the court will also see the circumstances of the case, nature of the offense and character of the offender. After considering that, and if any offense is falling under section 379, 380, 381, 404 and 420, which are basically dealing with theft, misappropriation and cheating, if he is committed any of those offenses or any offenses which does not have any punishment above 2 years or fine, which is under IPC or any other law, if he is belonging to any those clauses, then they will consider him to release after giving admonition. Now we have to read section 3 along with section 4. That is how this section concludes. So it is very important for us to understand section 4 of Probation of Offenders Act, which I will say heart of this entire act. So let us get into section 4 after seeing certain case laws related to section 3. To give a better perception of section 3 or to give a clarity on the context of section 3, I am bringing in four important case laws. The first case law is Dr. J. George versus State of Kerala. In this case, a medical practitioner who doesn't had any training to use scientific gadgets tried to operate a pregnant woman and caused her death. And though it was a first offense by him, the court said there will not be any probation because it was his mistake to decide to use such scientific gadgets which he never used or which he never gone through training. The second case is Anandan versus State of Tamil Nadu, where court very clearly said the probation is available only for those first time offenders and not to the repeated offenders, and if there is any repetition there will not be any probation as such. The third case, S.A. Rao versus State of Andhra Pradesh, where a 50-year person committed the adulteration of food for the first time in his entire life, and court said though it is a first time offense, as he is already matured enough to decide what to do and what not to do, or he has the sense of right and wrong, he has committed such offense and there will not be any probation because adulteration of food is a severe crime and there should not be any consideration for such because he is not young also, he is grown enough to understand the seriousness of the crime that he is committing. The fourth case, where Sunna versus State of Orissa, a person stolen cycle and few clothes, and the court said the opportunity should be given to him as he is the first time offender. So this is all four important case laws that you can refer when it comes to section 3. With that, I am moving to the very important section, that is section 4, where I have given lot of notes. You might get like you will see a lot of notes, so don't worry on that. Please take this screenshot and I will try brief as quickly as possible. Section 4, as I said, is the heart of this entire act, the Probation of Offenders Act. Now here I am bringing in the most important aspect of section 4 and will try explain them quickly. The person who is not guilty of committed any offense which is punishable under death or imprisonment will get an opportunity under probation if that is his first time conviction, and court will decide based on the circumstances of the case, nature and character of the person also, and then with the bond with or without sureties, court will give probation. Such probation will have minimum 1 year and maximum of 3 years, and such probation is given after the observation made by the probation officer to keep peace and good behavior. And whenever court calls such offender to the court or sureties to the court and the date and time, they need to come and attend accordingly. If they are missing, that is the lapse of the bond which can lead to the punishment as for the crime that he has committed. So these are the very important aspects you need to remember. Further, please go through this particular slide because this gives little more details on the entire section and I have covered in crux. One other important aspect I missed in previous slide is whenever probation is given, such probation orders should be clearly explained to the offender and the sureties. With that, I am moving to the case laws. I am bringing in three important case laws. First one being Masurala versus State of Tamil Nadu, where a guy continuously watched some evil movies and got motivated and committed some dacoity, robbery, hurt and grievous hurt, and then he got 7 years punishment. However, court said he need to get probation because that is his first time offense and he is of just 20 years, and court also asked him to not to watch any evil movies. That is case law number 1. Case law number 2, DSP Bhatt versus State of Karnataka, where offense was punishable with death punishment and court declined probation because it is very clear in the act that anything to be punished with death punishment or life imprisonment will not be considered for probation. The third case law, that is Srimati Devaki versus State of Haryana. Here the accused abducted a girl of 17 years and asked her to or forced her to get involved with sexual act to gain money, and this was her first time offense. Though it was first time offense, both High Court and Supreme Court declined giving probation, saying that these are the cases which are involving moral turpitude and gravity of the offense is very high. So though it is an imprisonment of 3 years, the court did not consider such case for giving probation. These are the important case laws that you can refer as far as section 4 is concerned. That brings an end to the first two important powers of the court under section 3 and 4. In my next video, I am discussing section 5, 6 and 8 and 9, which are the other important powers of the court. Thank you so much for subscribing my channel. Please like, share and comment my videos. All the very best for your exams and thank you so much for watching me.